Has a pro sports team owner ever been pressured to sell a team? Asking for a city. The city that is witnessing the Colorado Rockies' historically horrible 7-33 start. Only one team in baseball history has ever been worse at this point. Rockies are on their way to their 7th straight losing season. It would be their 13th losing season in the last 15. Shakeup over the weekend as Rockies owner Dick Monfort just fired manager Bud Black. Marshall Zellinger joins us now from Coors Field, where, Marshall, the Rockies are guaranteed not to lose tonight.
That's a big guarantee, Kyle. Let's consult the schedule here. The white box means they're on the road in Texas, so you're correct. They are not going to lose here at Coors Field tonight. Complain about ownership all you want, but what I learned today is unless owner Dick Monfort or other Major League Baseball owners start losing money, you're screaming into the void. It is blocks from the Denver Mint, but a lot of money is made at 20th and Blake.
The reality of selling a franchise comes down to the bottom line and money. And with Coors Field, it's a destination vacation.
A destination Troy Rank visited for years as the Rockies beat reporter for the Denver Post. He's now a sports columnist and vocal critic of Rockies ownership.
I mean, any time I've spent with Dick Monfort, I mean, he's a guy you have lunch with, talk shop with. He is a proven businessman. He's just not a baseball man.
Hard to argue about the owner of a team 1/3 of the way to 100 losses for the 3rd straight year.
Ultimately, it always comes down to money.
There's that word again, money. Nikki Javala, formerly of the Denver Post, covers the Washington Commanders for the Washington Post, a team that former owner Dan Snyder was forced to rebrand.
First to change the name, that was pressure from sponsors who, wrote letters saying, we're severing our deals unless you change the name.
And then a team Snyder was forced to sell, but not because of anything the fans had to say.
I think the number of federal and NFL-led investigations weighed on the league as a whole.
Investigations about withholding revenue from other NFL teams and creating a toxic workplace led to the sale, not fan apathy. Because controversies with a team in the nation's capital is not good for generating capital.
They know the value there, and it was costing other team owners.
But I do think if you want to grab Dick Monfort's attention, it is through attendance.
As Rank said, Coors Field is a destination vacation. Although, look ahead to Memorial Day weekend when the New York Yankees are in town. The Blue Dots are unsold tickets for the Friday night game, the Saturday day game, and the Sunday day game. Metro area taxpayers built this place, and it's starting to look like they might not come.
So if you go Yankee series and it's 25,000 times 3 instead of 48, that's a huge hit, and you would hope it would cause an epiphany.
Usually, being the worst team in sports means you'll get a high draft pick and then you'll start getting star players and you'll start being good again. Here's the thing. Later this summer, the Rockies will pick 4th in the Major League Baseball draft. Last year, they picked 3rd. And because of anti-tanking rules in Major League Baseball, even if the Rockies finish with the worst record, let alone the worst record ever in baseball history, the highest they'll be able to pick is 10th. As Rank told me that statistic, he said, the team can't even fail right.
No, I've watched the Rockies. They're not tanking. They're just terrible.
So this anti-tanking rule deals with revenue sharing and revenue splitting, and because I believe it's because the Rockies get more revenue from other teams, you just can't sit on it and not be good. I have to look more into it, but you can only have 2 years of top 6 picks, and the Rockies have that. And now they're flirting with the worst ever, and they're going to be 10th at best. That's just crazy.
Yeah, there needs to be some kind of a run-sharing agreement in Major League Baseball. That's what the Rockies need. Marshall Zellinger, thank you.